If your child reads so fast that they constantly skip words, guess wildly, or lose track of what the sentence means, their speed isn't the problem. The problem is that they are trading accuracy just to get the job done. I'm Teacher Dan, creator of Spell Blaster, and we need to stop rewarding them for racing to the finish line and change the goal from simply finishing the page to reading the words accurately. Reading quickly is not a bad thing. Fluent readers read quickly, but they also read accurately, and they understand what they just read. If your child is racing through a page and making careless mistakes, they are forcing the speed before the accuracy is ready. A lot of the time, this happens because reading practice at home is built entirely around completion. A parent says, read this page, or read 5 pages before dinner, or finish this chapter and then you can play Spell Blaster. When you set the rules up like that, you accidentally create the wrong target. The child only hears, get to the end. So they move across the page as fast as humanly possible. Words get skipped, endings get dropped, and blind guessing replaces actual decoding. But finishing the page is not the same thing as reading the page. So if your child is rushing and accuracy is falling apart, you have to change the goal. Instead of saying, read these 2 pages, say, we are going to read carefully for exactly 5 minutes. That simple change removes the reward for racing. If the session ends after 5 minutes, no matter how fast they read, rushing doesn't get them out of the hot seat any faster. Before they start, tell them, I want you to read slowly enough that the words you say match the letters on the page. That is the new standard. It doesn't have to be perfect or painfully slow. It just has to be accurate. If they rush and say the wrong word, just pause. Give them a chance to notice it. If they don't catch it, just say, hey, you might want to check that word. Or, does that match the letters? Once they fix the word, have them reread the entire sentence. That is very important. When a child fixes one word, they need to put that word back into the sentence so the meaning of the story comes back together. Otherwise, they are just correcting isolated words and losing the point of what they are reading. That focus on accuracy is exactly why I built Spell Blaster. Instead of rushing through a boring reading assignment, they get to practice their reading skills by blasting alien invaders in a fast-paced arcade game. In Spell Blaster, the aliens keep coming, and your child has to pilot their ship and blast the correct letters to build words. They can't just wildly guess and race to the end, or their ship will get blown to smithereens. The game forces them to identify the sounds and choose the right letters. It builds careful accuracy, but because it feels like an action arcade game, they don't even realize they're working. So if your child is skipping words and making random guesses, stop using page counts. Use a short timer instead, and make accuracy the primary goal. And if you want a super secret weapon that forces them to build words accurately while disguised as an awesome sci-fi arcade shooter, you can check out Spell Blaster at the link below.